Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty, so we are going to begin this episode with another requested mod. We're getting a lot of those lately. Given to us by Ren from the Discord. So, because it is a requested mod, we're just going to jump directly on into it. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it said to the right of Hana, so I'm going to imagine... Oh, yeah, no, this is it. No, this is definitely it. Okay, so I was given the warning that this one is a little bit hard, so we're just going to see what happens. But supposedly the reward is very worth it. Do you also have nightmares that you wish to be cut away? Sure. Yeah, I got a nightmare or two. Alright, Mare S. Ephemeria. Dude, the word ephemeral, however, you know what I'm trying to say. That word is so hard for me to say. I don't know if it's just my accent. You know, my American dude bro can barely speak English accent, but... but regardless, that word is so hard to say. So, her. Is it Mare or is it Mare? Could be either, really. Alrighty, by the way, we're not using Floor of Religion, I just have it selected. So, shimmering, if there is a character staggered, use the special page, Send Back. The observatory under the starry sky. When Mare's health falls below 501, summon Zijun to fight alongside Mare. Health cannot fall below 500 before Zijun appears. When Zijun is on the field, the power of all dice +1 and prevent health from falling below 450. Okay, so we do 100 health. She summons backup. Then we do 50 health, and we have to kill the ad. Then she can go all the way down to 150, where she then goes to the next stage. The Grim Reaper of Nightmares. At the start of the scene, inflict nightmare and oblivion to those who don't have it. When Mare hits a target, inflict 1 mark. When a character with the nightmare status gains 3 mark, inflict 1 oblivion to that character and reduce nightmare by 2. A single character can receive a maximum of 3 mark and 1 oblivion in a single scene. When a character has 5 oblivion and is hit by Mare 3 times, they immediately become staggered, clear their emotion level, that's a brutal one, and then lose all oblivion and gain 10 nightmare at the start of next scene. Mare will prioritize attacking the character who is staggered or the highest number of oblivion. Astral God. Reduces damage taken by 20% and stagger damage taken by 20%. Baka Baka. On use, restore 1 light. On Clash Win, draw 1 page. Dame Dame. On use, restore 2 light, draw 1 page. Sickle Thrust. On use, if target has 8 or more nightmare, all dice on this page gain +2 power. On hit, deal 3 damage to target. On hit, inflict 2 feeble next scene. And counter dice on hit, inflict 2 paralysis. We also do not know what nightmare does yet. Vanish into the shadows. If the target has 8 or more nightmare, all dice on this page gain +2 power. On defense, inflict 1 Thanatos' mark. Right. Severed Longing. On hit, target's emotion level -1. On hit, inflict 2 oblivion. This is sounding real brutal. Wielding Scythe. On hit, deal 5 stagger damage to target. On hit, inflict 2 feeble next scene. Twilight Beneath the Star. On use, if the target has 8 or more nightmare, all dice on this page gain +2 power. On hit, inflict 2 bind next scene. And Forgotten Memories. Types of offensive dice on this page change to the types the target is weakest to. On hit, target's emotional level -2, only effective on characters with emotion level 2 or higher. Well, since you're the destroyer of nightmares, how about I make you go against the floor of nightmares? Alright. Well then, shall we do this? By the way, ever since I changed, like, how nice my recording looks, I notice, oddly, my performance is worse in Ruina, so I don't know if maybe I just fumbled a setting somewhere, but we'll find out eventually, I guess. As for what we're up against, we have Nightmare, bound by memories of the past. There is a 30% chance to deal 1 to 2 stagger damage when an offensive dice hits a target. And Oblivion, recalling the past. Well, we open against an AoE, only one of us does not block it. We do manage to get through her defense dice relatively easily, although she is going to absolutely destroy us in that clash, unfortunately for us. Tail Whisk doing quite a bit of good damage. We also get the double block on Sheeta, you already know. Fresh Scent is unfortunately not going to get us a lot of value. I kind of thought that the bleed would happen this turn, not next turn, so unfortunate. The Mark of Thanatos has been hit by Mare 1 time. So on 3, you get staggered. Right? I believe I'm remembering that. Okay, who's she going for? She is exclusively going for Kai's. Okay. Right. Okay, then. Right. Well, how about Crimson draws and also gains +2. Then we just go for a needlework and hope for the best? Let's see, maybe we can make something happen here. Let's go. Okay, now we're going to go straight to the mark. We're not actually going to be able to hit her, so I guess we're just doing what we can do. Opening Ceremony because we may as well, and then Book of Light because it has the real potential to go through. Then I'm going to go for a Sharp Nails as well as a Shockwave since they all have an on-use effect. We're going to go Twisted Delight, Twisted Delight, which is going to only be used once because you're bleeding. I'm going to go for a Fillet to try and draw. Okay, we do get 1 block. Second block does not quite work out, though we do have a lot of protection. Unfortunately, the protection doesn't matter when we have to avoid getting hit altogether. Okay, we've taken 3 hits, which is not very good. Still doing damage to him, that's fine. Twisted Delight does end up going through. Straight to the mark is going to get us a little bit of draw. Fillet is also going to get us a bit of draw because she is still bleeding. Sharp Nails for even more value. And then we do a Shockwave. Okay. So let's see. If it rolled max... You know what? We'll do Surprise Gift on Sarah. Okay, now you're not at 500 health yet. You also appear to still be going for Caius, which is not exactly what I would want. So we're going to try and stop that, but our chances are not looking good. Actually, hang on. Can we give Light? No, but we can give 1 Strength, so we're going to give that to Hod. We're gonna save Requiem for her backup. We can only go for Tail Whisk, so I'm just gonna try and stop that. Then, over here, we can do Lift the Mountain to try and counter all of those. I'm gonna go for a Tail Whisk. Then, let's use all of our draw as quickly as we can. We're not emotion level 3 yet, so I actually want to save Iron Wall. Watchful Prayer. Then we're going to go straight to the mark so that we can draw again, and I'm going to go Impartiality. Here we go. Okay, Lifting the Mountain goes relatively well for us. We also managed to win that clash relatively easily. Counter dice is put to rest. Unfortunately, Caius is not winning any of the clash allegations, so we are going to go for Impartiality, doing big damage. Well, to her at least. And she's now at 502 health. I don't think That's enough. We're going to go social distancing on Kitteh. That way we get even more block power. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this is really going to work for us too terribly well. Let's go double alerted anticipation. Then, technically we could go double mince. I know that's a dumb idea. You know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll go mince. Then we will go for tail whisk. And that'll put us at full light, as well as inflict some bleed next turn. So we're going to be able to keep doing our combo relatively easily. I'm going to go Angel's Light just to try and reduce some of that damage that we would have been taking. And then Book of Light should work out relatively nicely. We're going to go right here just to do as much damage as we can. We do have Enhancing Strings. I'm going to use that on Hod. We can restore some light. Alternatively, let's draw a page. And then I think I'm going to go for Tail Whisk as well. Then we can go for Veiling After Images to draw some of our big boy cards. And we're also going to start unlocking. Okay, we get through all of the counter dice, which is going to allow us to apply as much bleed as we physically want. Even though it's not going to do a whole lot of damage to her, it should be able to do enough in her next phase, which she's going to start as soon as our turn is over. We also almost have her staggered, which is relatively nice. I can't remember if she's actually immune to getting staggered, though. So we're going to find out the fun way. And here's her backup, Zijun. Okay, basically shimmering. Upon hitting the target, inflict 1 to 2 burn. Use a page to gain a beneficial effect every scene. The Cowherd and the Weaver Girl. If the target of Zijun's combat page matches Mare's, then all power of dice become +1. Okay, so we'll have 2 people counter Mare, and 3 people go for Zijun. Astral God. Zijun cannot become staggered. If stagger resistance is 0, lose 50 health and restore all stagger. Okay. Right. Okay, so you're basically both going for Caius, which seems to be a very common trend going on. So I'm just going to play as defensively as possible. Try and clash. Sounds like the outro to an anime. Let's see. I'm gonna go for... if we get copyrighted, we get copyrighted, whatever. As long as this video isn't blocked in some regions, that's honestly the only time where it, like, really bothers me. We're gonna go Angel's Light, and then I'm gonna go for Be On. Then, over here, we're going to start doing some big damage with Combined Tactics, and we can't use Oceans of Feet just yet, so I'm going to go for Mannequin. Ooh, gain 2 damage up next scene. Yikes, that could be real bad. Let's go for Prayer. Okay, now we can not go for Path of Conviction, excuse me. We're going to go straight to the mark. And then we're going to go for some Impartiality. Then, Crimson. Requiem. Okay, we need to apply as much bleed as possible. So I'm just going to apply all the bleed. Okay, then we're going to go for Combined Tactics and hope for the best. Okay, relatively big damage being done. Straight to the mark, unfortunately, is not winning those clashes. Book of Light is also not winning. Okay. Yeah, no, our clashes are not doing very well. Angel's Light is going to do a ton of stagger damage, though, which is nice. Okay, Caius is doing his best. Mannequin doing a lot of work for us. We also get more block value. We are now applying the Mince, which is going to do a ton of bleed for next turn. Impartiality is going to buff up our next aggressive dice. Okay, we're really... we are close to getting our next ego page. I'm going to go for Oceans of Feet right here. Then... Ooh, what is... Someone's using a mass attack. Did I see that correctly? No, apparently not. Okay, we try and clash here. And then we have some fun! Then we're just gonna go Alerted Anticipation. Just to see what we can do. I'm gonna go for Fresh Scent, because that should work out relatively nicely for us. We can go for Target Draws a Page over on Hod. Vitality Strings we can actually use, and I'm gonna use it on Crimson. Then we go Enhancing Strings on Hod. I'm gonna go Wing Voracious for Knowledge. Unfortunately, that's all we're gonna be able to do, so I'm gonna go for Be On. Then we're gonna go for a Tail Whisk. And I'm going to try and block that, because I don't want Crimson taking any damage. So here we go. Okay, 18 stagger damage being done. Lift the mountain! We actually managed to win every single clash. Unfortunately, despite all of our block power, we still do not win that clash. Caius is taking a lot of damage, which, you know, it's not helping our cause, but he's doing his best. And considering how tanky he is, he's actually holding in there relatively well. Sheeta also taking quite a bit of damage and getting her emotion level reduced. Oof. Okay, Iron Wall mostly works. Now, we're gonna re-roll. We're gonna keep re-rolling. There it is. It's time for your nightmare. Yeah, we're also taking Sanguine Desire. Oh, the time comes. Okay, so we're gonna go for... Oh, target of this page is fixed at Mare. All dice from this page is counter Q. If the counter Q on this page is not fully consumed, Mare gains 5 strength and endurance. Yeah, that's gotta go. That cannot be allowed. Okay, then we're gonna go for a Tail Whisk. So we're prepping Crimson to do absolutely insane bleed value next turn. Hopefully she doesn't get hit by that Nullify Power, but Mare seems to really hate Caius. So, you know, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Ooh, wow, these pages are kind of nasty, aren't they? Well, let's just see what we can do. We're just gonna try and reduce this as much as possible. And then Alerted Anticipation, try and get through those counter dice. We could Manifest Ego. I'm actually gonna hold off for the moment, mainly because I don't want to break the background of this mod. At least not yet. Okay, now we're gonna try and reduce some of the damage that Caius is taking. We will go for a Tail Whisk because that should work. Oh, actually, never mind. Lamau. Okay, we go Mannequin to try and debuff her then. Okay, most of the counter dice already gone. All of the counter dice gone, so Mare is not going to get a ton of strength next turn. Beyond, sort of works. Okay, we have so much strength that we're able to win that clash, no problem. Iron Wall is also going to help us as well as buff us up next turn. Although we're no longer emotion level 3, so we're not gaining the double endurance. But now Caius is taking damage directly to his health. We're trying to get through all that counter dice. And I don't think she's staggerable. Oof. Nope, she absolutely is not. Alright, well, bit unfortunate. Wow. Caius just took like 300 stagger damage, so if he wasn't staggered before, he is now. Also, we get to see Send Back. If the target is staggered, then when the dice on this page hits the target, they are instantly killed. I'm just gonna let her do her thing then, because poor old Caius is already as good as dead. Oh, what in the... Spray these baka! On hit, inflict 5 burn. Right. Is that a mass summonation? You bet it is. Okay. Well, idea time. Oh, what is that? Bro, what is that? Wait a minute. I will go through your defenses. Behold, the time has come. 113? Roll on Crimson. What the? Ow. Sanguine desire. Wow, we actually got through. No, we're so close. Yes. We broke through those defenses to do like 2 whole damage. Nice. Well. Oh, we can't reroll? Oh, yes, we can. Okay. We're staggered, so unfortunately I think poor Hoshida is going to die. So, hear me out. Well, I don't know what I'm re-rolling for. I'm just... Oh, wait, yeah. No, I know what I'm re-rolling for. Hang on. It'll be here somewhere. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hang on. It's in here somewhere. Wait for it. I know it's here. I know it's in here somewhere. No, not... There it was. It's alertness. Oh, no. I re-rolled it because I got too greedy. Never mind. I'm never punished. Ever. Begin. Yeah, they're both going for poor Sheeta, so unfortunately, Sheeta is a goner. All that defense means nothing when you're taking 700 damage. Okay, we also managed to get through all the counter die. That means it's time for you to go. Bonk. Okay, big damage being done. Even though you're endured to everything, we are still managing to whip out a little bit of damage. Okay, and Mare is as low as she will go. So, who are you going for? Combination of everyone this time. Tell you what, we're going to go Path of Conviction to try and win. I'm also immediately going to go for Watchful Prayer. We don't have enough light to go for Sanguine. If we did, it would have been perfect. It would have been glorious. Let's see. Alright, yeah, we're definitely running out of options here. This might be a take 2 kind of fight. Lift the mountain. And we're not doing any damage to her, but our main goal here is to prevent her from doing damage. Fresh Scent is actually working really nice for us. Unfortunately, we're not doing any bleed, which kind of sucks and goes against our whole goal that we were doing. I did not click Manifest Ego. Did I use Manifest Ego on accident? I didn't mean to. Well, I guess we're about to find out if I manifested Ego on accident or not. Okay, Impartiality. Oh, causing big damage. We're also able to deflect. Did we manifest Ego? No. So why did you say I did? Why are you lying, video game? Go now! Okay, reducing as much damage as we can. Combined tactics, reducing damage as well as buffing us up before the Sanguine Desire does 26 damage, followed by the kill. And because Crimson got the kill, we gain a permanent 2 strength for the rest of the reception. Pretty good. So what is... Forget it. On use, inflict 1 Oblivion to all enemies. On hit, inflict 1 Oblivion up to twice. You're bleeding. I make use out of that. And then I use Tail Whisk, because I don't have much else. So let's see, you're going here. Yeah, my game is really not running too hot. I'm really not sure what I did wrong for it to... Okay, well, is it ever the play to just take the damage instead? I don't know, let's try it. Ow. Okay, well, it didn't feel like we blocked it anyway, so I guess that's no problem. Okay, she gets 100% of her stagger resist back. Hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, what you got? School Legends! The evasion dice on this page will be re-rolled after clashing with evasion dice or defense dice. If the evasion dice on this page wins the clash, then place one hit die, 3 to 6, at the end of this page, and it is repeatable. On hit, inflict 2 fragile. On the first clash win, destroy the next dice of the opponent. Ugh! And on hit, inflict 2 oblivion. Right. Okay. Well, tell you what, is it time to, She got rid of my ego. She got rid of my ego page. That sucks. Okie dokie. Well, yeah, that, huh. Yeah, that does suck a little bit. Alright. Well, so you have a decent amount of counter dice. Actually, you're still bleeding. I'm gonna go Fillet. And then I'm gonna go Tail Whisk. Then we're going to go for a Watchful Prayer. I'm gonna live on for you. Then we're gonna go double Alerted Anticipation. That way we can bump up our dice as much as we physically can. And Impartiality to give us +2 power on the next die we use. Well, that didn't go according to plan. I definitely 755 stagger. That's a lot of stagger. You know? Well-worn Parasol is like never a bad choice. However, if we can win some more clashes, you know what I'm saying? And then we go for Red Eyes. Power affects this die ×2, so it currently has +6, I believe. Target's damage resist -1 level next scene. Oh. That's powerful. That's real good. Well, I'll try to block it, but honestly, I give absolutely 0 amounts of hope that I'll actually land it. We'll go for Flesh Carve. We'll go for Mince. And then we'll go for Fillet. And then we'll win. Okay. Well, that's not a very good start, is it? Okay, we are debuffing her quite a bit, though, because we're winning a lot of these clashes. Unfortunately, I don't know how much that's actually going to help us, though she is really, really debuffed for next turn. But, we don't have anything. Just go for it, I guess. Well, you never know. Hang on. No, she's immune to bleeding. Never mind. Yeah, no, I think this is a restart, boys. Attempt number 2. So, this is one of the debatably few fights, and I think Yesod's floor is actually gonna be the best at. Reason being, you know Z June's passive where she can't be, or he, I don't know, can't get staggered but takes 50 damage? Well, Not Aeon has an extraordinarily similar passive, but instead of 50 would take 15. And Icebox cannot be staggered. So, yeah, pretty good. Now, we're about to do the nastiest Solemn Lament you've ever seen. It's going to be buffed up by, I believe, +3? We have Doodle Doo. So, we have the potential for +5 extra power here, so let's go. Okay, you know what? I forgot that, I forgot range goes first, I'm gonna be honest. That is just, I'm so sad. That could have been so much value, and the counter dice completely countered it. Now, we did get rid of Z-June, so Mare is now taking damage once again. All of us are in relatively good condition. Also, Mao is doing a crazy amount of damage because she is basically as buffed up as you can get. So here we go with the next phase. By the way, Mao has Lament, Eternal Rest, and 7th Bullet. Not Aeon has Metallic Ringing, and that's it. Those are all of our cards. We haven't gotten to Emotion Level 5 yet. So you're going for Big Boy Attack. So, yeah, man, imagine if we had actually, like, debuffed you with, you know, a lot of real good stuff, you know? Just imagine if we had, like, that much paralysis. Oh, you know, that, yeah, that would have been nice. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Play this smart. Actually, it's... Now, you know what? Will of the Prescript will do fine, right? And then In the Name of Justice will do fine, right? Feeling confident about that. Shockwave. Then we do Gathering Command. Then I'm going to swap to our 3rd Serum so that, not next turn, but as soon as we can go for Tanky Tanky. And we're just going to roll with this. Okay, well, we got hit a total of 3 times. Not amazing. We do lose a couple of emotion levels because of that. Not going to be able to do any damage to this, so we're just kind of going to have to deal with it. And now we may resume fighting. Holy, you really do not like Not Aeon. Okay. Concierto is not... basically not going to get any value at all, but we're going to use it regardless. If I... oh, you know what? Hang on. What if I do... how many counter dice do you have? You have 2? I'm going to go for Regret. And hopefully not regret that choice. We're going to go Astral Resonance to try and stop a little bit of damage that's incoming. Sable Termination is not going to be an option. I'm going to go double End of the Line just to do big damage. And then we're also going to go for a Stargaze. Then over here, we're going to go for In the Name of Justice. We're going to go for a double pack. Actually, no, you know what? Change plans. Pack Onslaught right here. In the Name of Justice on the empty. Pack Onslaught here. And then we go for Let's Have Some Fun. Then, Mao, you... I am confident that you will land this attack. So, go ahead and go for that. We're going to go for Lean Bloody Wings. I'm going to go for 0K. I'm going to go for Serum K. And we're just going to roll with that. Here we go. Hopefully we get rid of some of those counter dice, but we will certainly see. Ouch! Ingvar taking a lot of damage. Not Aeon dying before he can even use his attack. Yikes, not ideal. That would have been a lot of stagger damage, which would have helped us out quite a bit, even though she can't get staggered. Overwhelming spread, doing a good amount of damage. Whoa. More than a good amount of damage. She's already at 150, so all we're doing now is basically just debuffing her and restoring some of our stats. So hopefully this goes well for us. We are healing up just a little bit. We're also getting her close to the point where she's going to get staggered. Not that she can be. And the next phase begins. So what do you have? I'm not seeing anything new. The Unyielding God. Wait, what? Kogasaka Yu. Wish upon a shooting star.
Mare, there must be another way.
So you're her boyfriend or something. Okay, I see. Well, if you could prevent her from absolutely killing us, I would appreciate that. Mao is dead. There's very little we can do for Mao. So I'll tell you what. We're unfortunately just gonna sack Mao this turn. And we are just gonna do some big damage instead. Yesod is gonna pull out his strongest attack and see what can be done. We're also gonna go for a Stargaze. I don't think we could swap just yet. No, we cannot. So we go for Solemn Lament, and we hope. Counter dice, once again, being extraordinarily unfortunate to us. Technically, we staggered her for, you know, what that's worth. And Mao is absolutely going down. But we've done so much damage that, you know, it's looking good. Other than, you know, Mao getting absolutely destroyed. Ugh. Mao actually survived? Well, she's dead this turn because, yeah, send back. Also, she's just purely going for Mao again. Well... if there's a secret way to, keep your girlfriend alive, I'll try, but... just know, we don't have a lot of options here. Also, Icebox is completely out of light, which is, you know, not good. Yeah, not good. Let's see. Regret wouldn't do a whole lot for us. Let me see. Maybe we can counter this. I'm gonna go for a double shockwave. And then we try and get some healing. And then, yeah, let's just hope that's enough damage. Okay, counter dice countering us. Okay, we do get some damage in there, though. Yeah, Mao was absolutely dead. There's no reason to try and stop a lot of those attacks. And down goes Mare. I want to point out, even though this floor has 2 people who cannot be staggered, this is still a very difficult fight. Yesod's floor might not be our strongest floor, but he's certainly no slouch, and that still got a little bit close. Alrighty, well, with that, I believe that's gonna do it for this episode of The Library of Ruina. I know we've been having short, I say in huge air quotes, because if you tap the screen or wiggle your mouse, you'll see that it's still like, I don't know, an hour probably. So, I know it's a meme for me to say it's a short one, but I'm more... Okay, let me say it this way. I know we only did 1 mod in this episode, but all in all, I'm just trying to not have 3 uploads back to back that are like 2 to 3 hours, so, you know, you know, it's just one of those things, but regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And in the next one, I've got a few more mods that are ready to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.